the 11th class. So you can, in the first chapter, you can open your book. Okay. First of all, I want to give you some instruction to these two classes. The first chapter, we are talking about the power of color. And in this chapter, we are going to mark on the article comprehension part. And the other part, the Van Gogh's part, we are going to mark on the listening training. So I just say in first class you can open your book and follow us. Yes. Okay. First of all, we are going to introduce you guys to ourselves. First is me, Chen Hongrui. Yeah.
And 我是王嘉耀。You can call me 阿妹。
Yeah.
阿美没话了。
My English name is Joy， 然后我叫洪宇元。
Yeah.
我很喜欢中文。
Hey, I'm 黄玉婷，你好。
Okay, let's move on. 没有动画。快！等一下哦，我找一下我的动画在哪。Where is my animation? 啊，我的动画不见了，怎么办？怎么办？我找不到我的动画。好了，那算了。OK， 那 let's skip the animation. A little bit sad. But first of all, we are going to introduce you the class, the power of color, and I give you some of the outline of this chapter. First of all, we separate this article to 4 parts. The first part is the instruction, and it is marked on the what is color and what more than color. In the introduce part, we are marked on the introduce you guys the psychology effects in colors and the application of colors. And following, we are going to introduce you the color red, yellow, and blue, and its application and its psychological effects. Yes, first, you can look your book, and we are play the CD.
Early humans watched their fires blacken the ceilings of the caves where they lived. They saw blue and red in the sky, and brown and green on the ground. In time, people began to understand that color not only made the world more beautiful, it was also able to convey emotion and symbolize power.
Okay, and you can look on the screen. First, we just separate this part into 2 parts. The first part is more than just color. Why I say it's more than just color? Because color can convey emotions and symbolize power. Yes. So I just think this paragraph we are mark on the part of more than just color. What behind color is it can convey emotions and it symbolize power. Yes. And let's move on.
Using colors they extracted from insects, plants, and minerals, primitive humans copied animals, painting their bodies to signal aggression toward an enemy or to attract a mate.
Yes, here comes the first question. Anybody knows this word primitive means? Okay, I count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, you. Can you explain in English? Yes. You are right. The word primitive is belonging to a simple way of life that exists in the past and does not have modern industries and machines. And its synonyms is original, aboriginal. Its opposite word is modern, advanced. Yes, it's a word primitive means. And you can quote call an English explanation into a book. Yes. And we sometimes we use primitive as we use aboriginal, and we may say primitive people or ancient people or aboriginal people. It's 原始人的意思. Yes. Okay. Now let's move on. And the second big part is more wider application of color. Why I say because you can look at your book.
Over the centuries, the sources of colors such as blue, purple, and red were carefully guarded and were often worth as much as gold. In the 19th century, a young chemistry student became the first to manufacture a synthetic dye, and suddenly the world became a much more colorful place.
Yes. Because in 19th century, a young chemistry student became the first one to manufacture a synthetic dye. It means, do anybody know synthetic means? Okay, you.
合成的 means not natural and made from chemicals.
Yes. The word synthetic is produced by combining different artificial substance rather than being naturally produced. The word artificial is 人工的. So, just as she said, the synthetic is not natural, it's artificial. It's combine lots of artificial substance and become the synthetic ones. Yes. And this synonym is artificial, and its opposite word is natural. Yes.
And the pronunciation is not synthetic.
Oh,
Synthetic.
Synthetic. Synthetic. Okay. Let's move on.
By the 20th century, as scientists discovered the psychological effects of colors, everyone from advertisers to educators found ways to make use of color to influence our feelings and behavior.
Yes. The wider application you can see is here. Because a scientist discovered the psychological effects of colors, so the application of colors is become much more wider than before.
And the following is my part. I will introduce you the